not look like Santa Claus at all. He was the blackest of blackest. I'm not saying we can't have black Santa, because yes, we can have black Santa. But this guy was the farthest thing from Santa Claus. He was so skinny. so the contrast with
goals or couple goals, where especially on Instagram, hey, if you don't have a relationship that time, Valentine and Christmas, thing go pepper you. They make those, they wear matching pajamas with them and their kids, or just there. They say, hey, from us to yours. From us to yours. So welcome back to my channel. So thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Talba EJ, and I do content around fashion, beauty, and of course lifestyle, predominantly fashion. And I'm based here in the United States of America. And yeah, so this is based off of the series I just started, talking about ladies and talking about, pressing topics or pertinent topics, that affect us these days. And today's topic is a very interesting and fun one. We're talking about Christmas. Yes, guys, so I'll allow my guests to introduce themselves. Okay, so we'll start by...
My name is Kome Josephine Obeha, and I am a friend of EJ's.
Thank you very much. And
hi, my name is Ebehi Uberaise. Nice to be here.
Yes. So today we're talking about Christmas. Like I mentioned, it's a Yuletide season right now, and the environment smells Christmas. It's winter, it's getting dark. Time has changed, so there's a lot of things that ushered us into the season. So this brings us to our topic for today, which says, has Christ been taken out of the meaning of Christmas? You're talking, you mentioned something about Christmas budget. You actually touched on my next question. So when one talks about Christmas budget, we realize that a lot of people go into debt. They take loans, they max out their credit cards. I just feel personally, those things are quite unnecessary. Do you think you should have a budget at the start of the year against Christmas? Do you think you should save for Christmas? Or you think you should just walk into the store with an open budget and just buy, swipe, decline? So what do you think about that?
Wow, what a question. So the thing is, I was of a school of thought that initially you get your gifts all through the year. It doesn't always work. Especially when you're buying gifts for kids. Kids change. They can watch something at the beginning of the year, and that could cost you like $150. At the end of the year, they could watch something that costs you $300. I mean, you don't have to buy it, but you want your gifts to be memorable. Everybody does. Let's be honest. We want our gifts to stand out. Let them remember that you bought something for them. So I mean, it's very necessary for you to have a Christmas budget. Just don't go above and beyond. And please stop. Don't use Klarna. It's just going to come back and bite you. Because all those interest payments will pay later. It's okay. They just catch you and they put you in this whirlpool of debt.
That's what another topic.
Don't even do it.
Klarna for me, come and sponsor me. Hey, Klarna. But the fact that you tell me that I should split a $16 top in 4 places. If I cannot afford it at once, then I cannot afford it. Then I should not want it. I should not need it.
I think that's the concept with loans. Breaking loans.
And because it's so much.
What's the guarantee you can pay in?
Exactly. And because it's like split, you're thinking, oh, if I buy this one now. I only need to pay this payment right now, and the next week I'll be fine. But before you know, maybe in 2 weeks' time, you really need that money, and they're just taking it out.
You're taking it out, exactly.
And then it all sums out to the initial amount you're going to buy everything.
I know, and more because it's interest.
For some there won't be interest, but still. It's still taking. You can't afford it. It. Don't.
So do you think you should budget for Christmas, or you just have an open check, walk into the store, buy?
You budget with adjustments too. That's just it. Budget with adjustments. Have a buffer plan, and then just don't go above your buffer plan. So
true, like that. True, but do you budget? Have you ever budgeted?
Yes, I have, but again, for a different reason. Okay, so I feel you should budget for Christmas, and I also strongly recommend you don't spend above your means, right? And I also think that there are other ways to give for Christmas. Children might not understand those other ways, so you want to get them gifts, but some of us do. Some people just need you to smile.
Yep.
Just smile at them,
Yeah.
right? Or give them a hug, a genuine one, not because everybody said so, or because just don't do it. But give them a hug, listen to them. You know, you don't need to advise them, but just listen. How are you doing? Let the person speak, their mind or their truth. So there are a lot of things that we can do, different ways we can give for Christmas. If you cannot afford it, but there's some people that don't have money, you can't even budget, right? But you have something to give. Even if it's to go to the hospital, just shake one person's hand, tell them there's hope, smile at them, take a picture with them, selfie, just something nice, to uplift another person's spirit, right? As for budgeting for Christmas, I really don't think I spend that much during Christmas again. From my own, from where I'm coming from, but what I like to spend is sharing. The one time I don't like to eat, funny enough, is Christmas season. Yes, right. So it's that, just budget for the number of people that I feel that I can, reach. I don't believe in giving people handouts, right? But Christmas for me is just, at this point in time, it's a celebration. Like, you're coming for my party and I'm going to give you food, right? So just give them, what can sustain them for a period of time. Just make them smile, and then while giving, don't make it look like if it wasn't for me, you won't eat. No, see it as if it wasn't for you, I won't have the opportunity to give. Oh, right. Just putting a smile on someone's face, for me, it's very, very, very huge
so
for
nice.
Christmas. Yeah,
You're so nice, babe.
She's nice, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm all for budgeting. Like I said, I'm all for budgeting. It doesn't matter if you're a billionaire, you're a millionaire, or you don't have. Because if you don't adopt that habit now, when you have so much, you still will not adopt it. That's the perspective I see from. So I have a video that I filmed, Saving for Christmas 2021. I gave a few steps on how to save, and I also filmed a video of gift ideas for Christmas. So I just want to get back to the point that she talked about. When you don't have to give a physical gift, you can give your time. I talked about a gift like your service. If you're a videographer, you're a photographer, or you're a decorator, you can offer to decorate someone's home, or you can offer to go to the charity homes and help them distribute food. You're not the one bringing it, because they get a lot of influx of gifts and food, and they need manpower to distribute those things. You can dedicate your time, you can serve your time. That's a form of gift. That's the truth. So there's so many ways you can, or not until you go to the store and buy something for somebody. No, your time alone is even more precious, in my opinion.
And it will still be memorable too.
And memorable, so we'll move on to the very, very next one. Is there anything at all that is called Christmas goals? Christmas goals, yes.
I don't know. Oh, yes, well, for me, because I'm in a season of my life.
So do you think that there's anything like Christmas goals?
Christmas goals? I'm not gonna lie, for me, it's the PJs though. The PJs for me, one day, I envision myself with my family and our matching PJs, charades by Christmas tree, watching our Christmas movie. It's a Wonderful Life.
Under the blanket, your marshmallow on the chocolate.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
That's what I want someday in the future.
Yeah.
Christmas goals.
How about you?
Similar. I think Christmas is just around family.
Yes.
So for me, it's similar, but just doing things that we love to do. What I love to do, and of course what my husband would like to do, right? And maybe our children, if they have a say at that time, or when they have a say, when they have a choice, right? But just to spend it with family, with my husband and my children. Sometimes travel, visit a new place we've never been. Just extend the love that we have to share, and also get from others as well.
So do you have personally now anything that you have set aside for Christmas 2021?
Set aside, explain that.
Anything at all you said, okay, this Christmas, this is what I want to do. Okay, for you now, you're going to Nigeria. So is there something is that an expectation for this Christmas?
I just want to spend time with my family, with my mom, my dad, because it's been a while, and I'm just tired of. Well, I'm not tired. I've been adulting this past year, but sometimes you just want to relax and be taken care of.
Yes,
Your
yes.
mother, your father. Yeah, so I just want that. That's what I'm looking forward to this Christmas. Just being my folks.
Yeah. So do you have any plans? Anything you have set aside to do?
Not really, but there are a lot of events going on in the family, so I'm going to be attending a lot of birthday parties.
Oh, that's
my
fun.
cousin's children, one is turning 1, the other one 10, so
It's a packed one for you.
Packed one.
Hey, can I extend the invite though?
Invited.
Yeah, for me, do I have anything?
Yes, you do.
I do.
Yes, you do. It'll be the first of many traditions for you.
Yeah, first of
Yeah.
a lot more traditions. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the PJ. And the Christmas tree. You know, and you have like gifts around the Christmas tree and that Christmas morning.
that's one thing that I'm looking forward to. I should say that not this Christmas though.
The gift
In
giving.
future,
gift one.
because we just have our trees back home.
Yeah.
And then
You people have Christmas
we
trees
don't-
back
no, we
home.
have trees, but
Well,
no
we
gifts.
do
Yeah.
have Christmas.
But not like the
trees,
one they have here,
Obviously,
right?
no.
But we don't just, it's the gift part that is even it for me. We don't have those, those extra gifts and unwrapping of gifts. You just have
Yeah.
a tree, have a Christmas light, and it's just there standing.
Well,
So I'm
some
looking
people
forward
actually
to
do
that.
have the wrapping. My family, we used to do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's like
we used to do
one
that.
out of a zillion.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that. That's one tradition that I've always liked, but was something that was never practiced.
Yeah, I remember when I was living with my sister, they would tell the kids know that to them Santa comes at night to deliver the gifts, and they always have to leave a glass of milk and a cookie for Santa. So at night, their
their
parents will come downstairs. He has to go and eat the cookie and drink the milk or throw it away. And then the kids are always anxious. They wake up very early, run downstairs. Yay, Santa came! Santa drank the milk. Santa ate the cookie. They'll say, they'll be like, Santa, we're good this year. Something along those lines. And they'll go to the Christmas tree and find gifts. It was nice. We all come down very early, come and open the gifts. It was really, really nice. And I think that tradition is something I want to take along even to my own home. I want my kids to be expectant, but they should be very careful with the list too. They not be giving outrageous lists.
It
Like
actually
that
brings
babe,
me
now
back.
when the
Yeah.
Santa shower, the gift came from me.
Exactly. Actually
There's no
brings me
Santa.
back to my family. What you said initially about Santa being like a fantasy character that we all make up and associate with Christmas. My cousins, right? They're born and bred in Nigeria. The kids, right? Butty children too, but still. They know for a fact that Santa does not exist, but
Santa
their
did not
father
come.
dresses up as Santa Claus, and they know it's the
It's a
dad.
flop.
But still, it's Santa.
Exciting.
It's still exciting. They're still saying it's Santa, but that is Mr. Wale right here. It's Santa Claus.
Wale the Santa.
Wale is Santa.
Come from the fact that we have all lived in Nigeria for a good part of our years, and we're living in America right now. So, which would you say you prefer, the Nigerian tradition of Christmas, or the American tradition of Christmas?
Well, for me, I think I have lived both worlds in Nigeria.
Okay.
Like my parents, we had the Nigerian version of Christmas, but my uncle's family, we used to spend Christmas like
Okay.
growing up. Well, not growing up. When I reached my teens, we started spending Christmas at my uncle's. Now, my uncle's family, they had the American version of Christmas. They had the Christmas tree, the gifts. Everybody was, assigned their gifts. We put up the Christmas tree together. So I would say experience both worlds, even in Nigeria. But I would say yes, living in America for sure. American tradition.
So, which tradition would you, when you have
Definitely.
your home, would you like to replicate or keep rather?
Well, I'd like to have everything American, but then the Nigerian version of like greeting your neighbors and giving them food
Giving
and
them
stuff.
food.
I'd like to replicate that.
Oh, cool. How about you? Do you prefer the American Christmas or the Nigerian Christmas?
Nigerian Christmas, but with some
Snow.
no, not
That's
no, no, with some part of the American.
But like, what part of the
Christmas.
American would you
Yeah.
like?
I just mentioned the tree one with the gifts.
Okay,
Have the
okay,
Christmas tree
okay.
and then have gifts for everyone. And that other one is not just American. I know in my country they'll be doing it as well. That's the uniform thing. Yeah,
That's Christmas.
That's Christmas. You know,
Yes.
and then just that family.
Yeah.
I think there's a difference between how it is in Nigeria and here. So that family bit here, I also want to take it on.
Yeah.
But the Nigerian one, because I'm used to the Nigerian.
Yeah, I think Nigerian one was more about, for most Nigerian families, it was about going out and seeing your relatives.
Yeah.
But here it's more about staying in with your family.
And cooking. I don't think we actually cook here, or they're just other things like
For Nigeria, we did cook.
Nigeria, we cook.
We cook it ourselves.
No, but I think they do cook here
They do
too.
cook
Yeah,
here.
families cook
Yeah.
here.
And
as
I
well.
enjoy that part. Even chicken.
Yeah.
People that don't know how to kill chicken. That's the one season where you try to kill a chicken.
I've killed
Yeah.
several chickens in my
Yeah.
time. It's become one of my favorite Christmas traditions actually back home in Nigeria because my uncle had a poultry farm. I used to love that.
So a lot of things from home and then just add one or two here.
Yes. Oh, that's just so beautiful. I wish we could continue. Yeah. My final words for this is just enjoy Christmas. Christ is the reason for the season. Don't ever forget that. And try to extend a helping hand to that one family or that person you know is in need.
Yeah.
There's somebody out there who Christmas becomes a nightmare because they see all the glamour going around and they cannot afford. They don't even know when the next Christmas lunch is gonna come from. If you know anyone like that, please help. Lend a helping hand or reach out to the charities and. There's the hospitals. There's someone out there that actually needs your smile.
Yeah.
So
that's very good.
Yeah. So what's your final word?
My final word would be start with your neighbor. The
Yeah.
hospital is far away, just start with your neighbor.
Yeah. How about you?
Sing Christmas carols.
Yeah. Jingle bells.
There's nothing like it ushers in this Christmas spirit. and
Yes. Oh, I enjoyed this topic so much. Alright guys, like I said, like I always say, don't forget to leave in the comment sections topics you'd like us to discuss. Whatever topic, if we can cover it, if it's within our capabilities, we'll try to shed our own thoughts, our lights in the topic. So, and until my next video, remember to make it a great weekend.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Subscribe!
Subscribe to my channel, guys. Remember to make it a great weekend. Merry Christmas. Have a good
Bye.
night.